live on TotalPartyKiss playing Vampire the Masquerade. What a time to be alive. Absolutely incredible. Hi, I'm Super Dillin or Dillin, and I go by she and they pronouns, and I am going to be storytelling this game. We are in session 2 of The Red Line, a Vampire the Masquerade story set in New York. But there's all these other beautiful, wonderful, amazing people here playing this game with me, and I'd like for you to meet them. Pooja, can you say how cool you are and who you are?
I have been told by my friends in this chat that I am very cool, so we're just going with that. But hey, everybody, I am Pooja. You can find me over on Twitter at Pooja and at Pajabberwocky on all other platforms. And I'm usually bebopping around the internet with my friendos, including right here on this channel on Saturday to play more horror because we are queer and addicted. And then as for the rest of my streaming schedule, go check out my link tree, which is in my Twitter bio.
Yeah. Depth, what about you?
Hello, I'm Depth. I like the ocean. I go by Kodak Bunny on all the things. You can find me here on Sundays playing a very angsty rogue. I am so obsessed with that show that I dreamt about it last night. It was a very weird dream. And you can find me doing stuff. I do stuff sometimes.
Okay. We're gonna talk about that. Andre, you?
Buenas noches, everyone. My name is Andre. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art on Twitter and at andrerivera.art, which is my professional website that showcases my illustration portfolio and the many series that I am a player in, including Tragedy Theologian, The Atomless, A Unicorn Hunt, and The Red Line. You can also check my Twitter if my commissions are open. Actually, I think that's it. I've really condensed my little spiel.
That was really solid. Sloan, what about you?
My phone is blowing up. Hello! My name is Sloan, aka Artfleet. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me fucking here all the time. Hi, I'm here on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and you can also find me on Fridays. God, I play a lot of games. It's embarrassing. You can find me on Fridays at the Welcome Inn. You can find me currently on Tuesdays on Kobold Press, playing James all the time. My handle is Artfleet, and you can see my content and laugh at me. That's it.
Hell yeah.
With you?
Alex.
Hello, my name is Alex. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns. You can find me on the internet at Alder_Mancy, on Twitter at AlderMancy, most other places, and at Sword Ghost Creating Games on Ko-fi and itch.io. IAGM Strange Hungers here on Total Party Kiss on Saturdays. I am very into queer stories and horror, and I'm hoping to expand and GM some more things soon.
Hell yeah. Wow. So now I'm gonna start this game. Is everybody ready to play?
Yes,
Ready
I'm
to play
so
some
excited.
vampires?
Let's do
Fantastic.
I've missed this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. The ghost of a confused young girl stands on the sidewalk of a city block, passers-by passing casually through her as nighttime fully rolls in across the sky. She cocks her head to the side curiously at the building now behind her and dissolves away in search of more pieces to a forgotten puzzle. Slightly uptown, Ira wakes yet again and reaches out to the empty space beside him and grabs his phone, the bright light illuminating the utter darkness as he reopens a quiet message thread. A new text comes in from someone else. The name Daphne appears and says, "Come over before you run off tonight. I think we found someone for you." Below him, all the way below the street and the muck in the cement tunnels that connect the burrows, a train loudly rattles by, revealing the sleeping twins and their newfound sire, just as they are about to wake. But before you open your eyes, twins, you met Keely last night again. The same, but very different. And as you sleep, you dream. You dream of the Keely, or the version of her that you did meet, which was very different. Very quiet, soft-spoken, if she were to speak. Back at the compound between the Valley of the Mountains, where you once called home. This day should have been like any other day at the compound. You were with your father and the rest of the church here. And Keely, ever quiet, sat at the head of the church, not really paying attention at all. What was a normal day like? What would you be doing?
Wake up early.
Very early.
Worship. For like an hour to 3 hours, depending on what kind of mood Dad's in. And then I think probably chores and basic sort of taking care of the compound.
Polishing, laundry, dusting.
Yeah, food management. Probably folks got sent out as well into the city to either proselytize or get things that we needed. But yeah, and that all day.
It starts out so normal. The worship lasts the full 3 hours. It is a long day today. And the chores start, but are way quickly interrupted, much quicker than normal today. Instead, a young woman comes up to you and, James, Judas, your father wants to see you. He says it's urgent.
Thank you.
Right away.
I'm gonna scurry along.
Your father inside the church, sitting just in one of the pews, awaiting your arrival, and has you sit down there with him. I was deciding whether or not to tell the two of you, but I think it's time you know. This church is destined for the revelation. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
We talk every day about how revelation is not something that's happening in the distant future. It's happening soon. It's happening presently. You understand that.
We have to be ready.
Well, I am delighted to let you know that it is sooner than we thought. I believe that it starts today, and I believe that it starts here.
When? How? How? What do we do?
What do we do?
Some people are coming. They don't like what we're doing here, and we're going to take our stand.
outside people?
Non-believers, sinners.
Then
How do we take a stand?
We fight, and there's a good chance that we go home today. I knew I could count on you. This doesn't rattle you. You have such faith.
Yeah. Jamie's like smiling, but there's definitely like the twins are probably sitting next to each other, and I think that both of them are just sitting in this like twin vibrational like pool of like, oh god, of just like
And they're not
fear. There's fear there, right?
They wouldn't reach out to each other while he's here, but like their shoulders are leaning towards each other.
Yeah.
Magnetic.
But
it is at that moment of like shared panic and anxiety that you notice that for the first time, probably since you have known this person, the oracle up at the top of the pews, Keely, who you know as Keely now, in her robes, sitting on this stool where she is often revered and adored at every worship. Always calm-faced, cool-looking, collected, charming without saying a single word. Right now, out of the corner of your eye, you see her sort of cock her head to the side and her face downturns. And then just like that, she's back, calm and cool, collected. Your father then explains that there's a building you were never allowed in, and that reason was never explained to you until now. It is chock-a-block full of guns. So many weapons. You're directed there, as is everyone. Everyone in this church is directed to make a stand until the authorities arrive, telling you to shut this whole operation down.
James, do you think we're gonna die?
I don't know.
Are you scared?
This is what we're supposed to do.
I know it's probably sinful to be afraid.
We have to protect this place.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's okay to be afraid. But we do it anyway.
Yeah. That's good faith. That's what the faith will do.
At that moment, your father, Job, comes over and shoves guns into either of your hands and pats you both on the head with one of those aggressive scritch waggles. Just says, so proud of your undying faith. And he turns and he faces. And as you start to sort of slip out of this dream and into it, you hear and remember the sounds of the chaos and the noise followed by this calm, peaceful feeling of sinking away. And just like the last time you had that feeling, you open your eyes back here under the subway station. And just like last time, Keely looking over you. Sup, dudes?
Oh, hey. Good morning.
Hey.
Is it morning? It's not morning. I can't.
No, it's not morning.
I have not
Good
gotten used
evening.
to not saying that whenever I wake up. I just like it.
Although morning's subjective, like I still call first meal breakfast, and like there's no rhyme or reason for that.
I guess, yeah. Well, it's like you break your fast, so break fast. Fast when you're
Is
sleeping.
that really what it means?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to fast a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of fasting.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
didn't,
guys did that a lot.
but
No, I did not. I ate
No.
twice a bit. Ugh.
what did
I guess
we?
it was good
Yeah.
training though, for suppressing the hunger. Anyway, yes. What are we?
Oh well, I mean, we've got a little time. Like, I if you still want to go, like, I really do think it would be fun time to like really sock it to these little fancy Camarilla party that's going on. If you feel like it.
The what?
What is?
Okay, so like the fancy vampires, the you know, the ones that are like all, I don't know, throwing this little tight little party.
Is that no? The word you said. The
The Camarilla.
Camarilla. Camarilla. Is that like the name of the party? Is that the group? What is that? Oh, my thing froze. That's why
Political
everything
party
is bad.
is like the
Hold
closest
on, hold
thing.
on. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to go back
Oh.
because my computer froze the fuck up. I'm
Oh, okay,
so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
No.
No. What was the last thing you heard?
I was I was asking like, what does that mean, Camarilla?
Oh, the Camarilla, yeah. So, like, it's sort of like a big political faction slash popularity club slash, I don't know, really insular social group where everybody thinks
Oh,
that
we know
they're
about
better than
those.
you.
We know
Yeah.
about those.
Yeah. So that's basically it.
Wow.
They did say that this was like an all kindred party. So technically there's no reason that we can't go.
Is that what we are?
Yeah. I mean, anybody who like feeds on blood to subsist in the afterlife pretty much counts,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kindred.
Cool.
Are there?
Mhm.
Is it just like one group? It's just like that.
Is it just like?
Yeah, so like there's like all different kinds. Like, you know how you can do that like cool sick little tongue thing that I can't do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's got like little things. And it's pretty fun. I think that's like the number one reason to hang out with other vampires is to like find out like who's got weird fun little things. I met a guy with gills once.
What?
Don't know what that
That's-
was useful
How does
for.
getting
but-
hit on the neck give you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Pretty rad though.
That's really cool. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how many?
We're not gonna like change more, are we? Like we're not gonna start growing. You know,
you might, you could, like,
Cool.
like it's sort of like, all right. It's sort of like what you invest in, you know, like you kind of seem to me like the kind of person that would like, I don't know, if you had not died say, and I had not had to bring you back to life, I feel like there's a version of you that grows up to potentially get like your tongue split, like in like the surgical way. Like this is just like, it's sort of like a manifestation of like your inner self, I guess. I don't know.
Cool. Are there a lot of
Maybe.
kindred?
Yeah, there's a ton. There's a bunch. Yeah. And they're
Wow.
kind of like crawling all over the city, which stresses me out, but you know.
Okay. Cool.
Do you have other kindred friends or like
No,
like
they all
us?
pretty much hate me. Yeah, no, I like the humans. They love me. So I kind of stick with them.
Oh, cool. Neat.
But I am trying something new with my 2 new best friend slash, kin, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I like it,
All right,
whatever
so-
it is we have going on. I like it a lot. And I'm very excited.
Yeah, we can just hang out and we'll keep it pretty casual.
Okay, sweet. Well, is there anything like you want to do? Like you want to like see the city before we hop over to this party a little bit? We could like,
Yes.
I could show you some stuff. You
Oh,
got anything you want to
would
do?
yeah.
Love that. Do we need to like, how do we, if it's a fancy party, do we need to like dress up?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was
What kind of
totally just going to
parties?
go in my PJs, but it is a fancy party. We should dress up. You wanna
Is
dress
there
up?
like a
Should go
fuck you
shopping.
thing that we should do to these vampires? Like, I don't know. I probably have some old like, robes or something.
Okay. That was a funny thought. I like that. We could do that for sure.
Is it a
I just think
fancy party?
it's a fancy party. Like people will be dressed in like, they will have like furs and like gaudy jewelry and stuff like that. So
Is this like the Met Gala?
it is.
I did
it
hear
isn't-
about that.
It is not the Met Gala, but for the Camarilla, it's kind of the Met Gala.
We can dress
That would
in
kill
Met
if there were other
Gala.
vampires here.
things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, we can spend.
Yeah, we can
We
spot
could-
you if you want to go
Oh,
shopping.
Yeah.
We're not gonna wait. We're not gonna spend money. We're just gonna ask people to give us stuff, and they're gonna do it.
Oh,
Does that work?
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. Speaking of which, how do you have so much money?
oh yeah. You know how
Ye-
Dad kind of collected all the followers' life savings and put it into a single account?
Oh yeah, he was doing that.
They pull out a credit card.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we needed.
I
money.
mean, where else is it gonna go? So
I mean, it was,
know.
they're like life insurance, and they didn't need that anymore, right? So
Oh my God. That is, well, you know what? You are so badass. You survived, and I am just so proud of you. This is incredible. Yeah, let's absolutely spend some money today.
yeah, I mean,
just
he
in
always said
honor.
like, children would inherit the earth. I figured we inherited.
All of his thievery. Incredible. Well,
Does she actually
cheers
feel like
to-
that's incredible?
Yeah. Cheers, Mr. Hargreaves. Let's go spend all of your ill-gotten money.
It's-
You're going
Black.
by Black now, last name.
Oh,
Yeah, Jamie and
Oh,
Jude.
oh,
Black.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Got it.
like Jack Black.
Got it. Like Jack Black. Did
Yeah.
you really pick it after Jack Black?
Yeah.
I'm just
Have you seen The Thick
Okay.
of Destiny?
so it's. I don't know if you could guess, but like only 100 times.
I love that
Makes sense.
movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
So good.
is incredible.
Also, like, I could play the best song in the world on the uke, so.
I want to
You
hear
know,
it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. You know,
You
like the
kidding
next
me?
time we go back to the shop.
He like turns around and you can see the back of his jacket, which has the like drummer stitched thing.
Yeah.
I thought I might be able to meet some people in New York and like, you know, start a band or something. Kindred Band?
Oh
Kindred
my
Band?
god.
Kindred
Vampire Band.
Vampire Band. Oh my god.
All right.
We're gonna meet so
All
many new
right.
friends. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Let's just, what if we tried to be a trio first, and then like maybe we could find some
Yes.
other
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping.
Heck yeah. Let's go. I want to find some crazy ass Met Gala dresses, but like the artsy kind.
We should
Hell
just like cut
yeah.
out a shape like right above your ass.
Mhm.
I mean, but
Ah, that's perfect. That would be great. Oh my god.
Incredible. As you head to climb out of the subway, we will take a little shift over to the Báthory house apartment. For Lina and Hrishika, it was what I imagined to be a very nice night, right? A nice evening. And but Lina, before you wake, just the idea that your mother is coming, that she's back to visit with you, that you're going to have to sit through another one of these dinners, even though it has been 75 years, it still feels too much. And it's just unfair. It makes its way into your dreams. And what you dream at first is of the day you left, the day you said goodbye and told Elizabeth Báthory that you were leaving. You stood there in the doorway and you turned around, having thrown another young woman into your mother's hands. And as you turned around in the doorway and began to walk away, you started to hear the cries and the screams from this young woman, Janos, who begged for forgiveness for a thing she did not do. You walk away and you leave to go home to Hrishika. Hrishika, when Lina enters your home and this dream sort of blends together with yours, what was it like when Lina walked first through that door?
Wasn't like that. When Lina shows up for the first time, the first thing that comes towards her head is a pot, a candlestick, a lantern, whatever's around.
To throw at her.
Oh yeah, right at the head.
Yeah. Lina, you walk through the door and an old cast iron, because this is cast iron pan, comes flying at your head.
Yeah. I think Lina is distracted enough that she doesn't see it, and it fully just hits her in the head and just knocks her down.
Yeah.
Lina, how long has it been since I last saw you in another life?
A week.
A week, okay.
A week.
Hrishika grabs you by the scruff of whatever you're wearing and hauls you up against a wall. You fully tower over her, but your feet are in the air. What have you done?
What I had to do. I couldn't let you die. Are you mad?
That was my choice. What have you made me?
I asked someone to make you like me.
I didn't want this. I don't want this. My people are dead. I should be with them.
But there's so much to live for. There's so much. Hate me all you want. You possibly couldn't hate me more than I already hate myself right now, but I am living with my actions.
And I am living with them too. So much to live for. That's so easy to say when you're the one who writes the victories. What is to become of me in this place? These are not my people. This is not my home.
Don't you want to keep living to tell the stories of your people? They won't tell
I
it.
have no one. You have doomed me to an eternity alone.
Well, we're stuck together now. Nicholas won't teach you anything. I have to. You can do whatever you want with your life.
Not without being a danger to everybody around me.
I'll teach you. He was the only one I knew of other than my mother that is kindred.
Okay. You teach me, and then I'm gone.
Fine.
Your debt is repaid.
It is.
You wake, snuggled. Who's the big spoon?
I feel like it depends on the night, but I feel like more often than not, Rishika's the koala on your back.
Yeah, you're the jetpack situation.
I like to think that Hrishika is like jetpacks until she has to leave, in which case Lina will roll over and try to hold on for as long as possible.
It's nauseating. It's so adorable. You wake up a fresh new evening about to start. You feel just briefly as you wake a cold chill in the apartment. Unusual for the season, and it dissipates just as quickly.
What time is it?
Early, I think. I think the sun just set.
Do we have to get up, or do we have time for be with your mother?
What time did the message say for dinner? 6 or 7?
7. So it's
7.
relatively soon. And like clockwork, on time, a scheduled message comes through from your mother. And it is a reservation link.
Speaking of,
Does
where
she
is it?
still have spies on you? How does she always know?
I've given up on wondering at this point. What does the reservation link kind of like say where it is?
Oh, yeah. As soon as you open it up, it is the reservation link that came in last night at the Belfry on Hrishika's phone. It is for L at 7 p.m. sharp.
Well, you will not believe where it is. And just shows her phone.
Hold on. What? Does she know that's the nightclub?
I hope not, because that will be quite entertaining if she doesn't.
Well, hey, at the very least, I can ensure we have a bottomless bar.
You think she chose it because she knows you work there?
Yes. It's your mother.
It is.
When in the history of time has she not done research?
Yes, and with this new millennium of technology, I think it just makes it all the more easier for her.
Yeah. God, I hope she doesn't know it's a club. I can't wait for the beat to drop on her. She'll love that.
Let's go face some music, I guess. And we'll kind of like give a kiss on the cheek before like crawling over to get out of bed.
Yeah. Hrishika face plants when you leave because there's still time to be in bed if you're getting ready first.
Excellent. Very, very good. Very, very gay. Like it. Before, as you're getting ready, the sun's still setting, the moon's still rising up over the Belfry. Gusto, you also have reason to dream. One being that the club was on fire last night, which is always good. But also, you have a date with Ira tonight, and that's been a while. And it's been a minute since a date with Ira. And so, in your dreams, you think of a previous, much, much earlier date with Ira. One of the first big ones, probably, in Ira's apartment. In the middle of this stone serious conversation, unusual for you two, Ira has fully sat up and is like, I need you to know everything because I didn't. So I want you to be so sure. I didn't have a choice, but you do.
I appreciate that. Why would I need to know if I mean, I understand the health reasons, but do I really need to know all the politics of it?
No, I guess not. I try to avoid it as well. It's out there, but I stay away from it. I mean, I just mostly drink with you, so that's it. I think the things that you need to know are that it's. I mean, you know that you won't see Day again. You know that part.
Will I lose my tan?
No, you'll be just as handsome as you are right now.
That's the important part.
The hunger is tricky. I mean, you have to...
What kind of hunger?
If you don't drink blood, you waste away. You won't get to enjoy this endless life.
Is the... And you can't necessarily like use like pig's blood or anything. Like it has to be from like a person.
I mean, you can.
I don't have a problem with that.
I didn't anticipate you would. You can use other things, but it's not the same, and it doesn't work as well. It's not sustainable. But there's ways, to sometimes you find people who are surprisingly into it, and it isn't an issue.
Yeah. Tus amigos. Will they know?
Some people will be able to tell, but we just try to stay away.
As long as they're not knocking at my door, I see no problem.
There's one more thing. And maybe this won't... This is a downside, or possibly, I don't know. You remember I told you about the woman, the French woman who turned me those years ago?
¿En la enfermedad? ¿En la enfermedad? In the nursery? Yeah.
Yeah. I knew her for all of a week. Most of that time I was half dying. And I haven't seen her since then. I don't even know her full name or anything about her. And he clutches at his stomach in a pained way and just says, and I miss her all the time. This, it connects you.
Gusto will like lean in and like wrap his arms around Ira. Why would I miss you if you were right here?
Is what I hoped you would say. And his demeanor kind of like drops the fear and the sadness that was soaking the conversation, and he like turns to face you more directly. And so is that a yes?
I'm already good at sucking, so I don't see why not.
And just like partially like playing at pushing you away and then also like pulling you back in closer. And he like just sinks into your neck. And you wake up. Where do you wake up, Gusto?
After last night?
Mm-hmm.
I think Gusto is still bewildered by Bella. I think he might have just like he was sleeping in his bed, but like with his head, like he typically sleeps with his back against the window, obviously. But because he was trying to like keep like stay up and like keep a lookout for Bella and like if she would come back to the bell, he actually like turned around and like slept with like facing the bell.
Yeah.
So his head is actually at the foot of the bed rather than at the headboard.
Right.
Yeah.
And you wake up a little bit weak, a little bit hungry. It's been a while. And also you let Ira have a snack last night. First time in a while for that too. So you're feeling a little drained. You can hear the club is like not totally raging right now. It's just sort of early evening vibes, a little far away sounds of the bass.
Es un vampiro o el chupacabra. Fuck. And we'll like roll out of bed and like stagger downstairs and like his like usually he's like pretty slicked up. He's got like gel in his hair most nights and like he's like got like the tank top and the jeans on, but he like stumbled like he just woke up. Like this is like he just shook him up, like threw him out the window, sort of like woke up. So he like stumbles down the stairs and he's like
there are in one of like the VIP sections that has no one in it currently scheduled to be. You've got a couple of known, regular employees, long-term employees, Mercedes and Eli, who are kind of just like lounging in like this VIP section, like counting out tips for the night, like clearly just getting off work. And they turn to you and are like, Eli's like, pause. Okay. You good?
I'm so hungry. God.
The two of them look at each other and like have a brief little exchange. And like Mercedes turns back to you and is like, all right, we doing something about that, or are you just gonna be like this?
Let's go to the bar. We're gonna make a Bloody Mary real quick. And goes over and will like grab a scotch, slam it on the table, put like 3 ice cubes in, only 2 fit, just slides out. We'll like pour the scotch, and we'll like take a drink, and like while he still like has some in his mouth, we'll like whose arm is like closest?
So Mercedes, I think in their quick exchange, like Mercedes is just like, how fucked up do you want to be tonight? Because I just got off and I ate a brownie. So if you want to be like on your wits, I think Eli is the one.
No, I'm actually going to like a party, like a big fancy party, so probably not.
Eli's like, well, all right, here you go, boss.
Gracias. And we'll like just like with his like little fangs, just kind of like puncture at the wrist and like, lap up a little bit.
They have mundane work conversations as you eat your breakfast. Eli is like, that fucking guy was so handsy. And she's like, I know, but I didn't ask Hrishika to kick him out for so long because he spent like a lot of money. So, well, now he's banned. So he got his cash. No big deal. It's like, and oh God, don't sweat it, boss. You got like the best security team I've ever seen.
You're fucking right.
We made a lot of money last night, and I assume I'm making a little extra scratch right now. So I think, I don't know, drinks? And like, they like, drinks, yeah. She goes, oh, I might need to go home, as the brownie clearly hits her. And so you drink up. You drink up and you have a nice breakfast and you refill and you are back. You're back to your full 10 blood point pool.
As Gusto is like drinking, he looked like kind of like worse for wear. Like he had bags under his eyes and was like just kind of like looking more haggard. But as he drinks, he like becomes more and more like, he like glows a little bit, is like he like the bags wear away, like his skin clears up a little bit, and he just looks like so like funky fresh as soon as he like finishes. And he looks like perfect again. And he just like slicks back his hair. A Benjamin for you for that. Thank you.
No, thank you, boss. I am going to spend this immediately. Cheers. And he clanks wrists with you and heads out the out the door.
And what do we say that is? What do we say that is?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Mosquito bite? Fleas? No, I don't want to say your club has fleas. Sorry. Just.
You punctured your hand doing some mechanical repairs.
Mechanical repairs. I am well known for those. So, yeah, I will. All right, mechanical repairs. Got it. I don't, yeah. You got it, boss. I'll see you tomorrow night. They skedaddle. At this point, Gusto, a couple of things happen. One is that you get a text message on your phone, much much like the Ira that you remember and not the Ira last night, a selfie of him looking dapper, dashing, and handsome, dressed so nice, with a little flower in one pocket, grinning at you with the caption, "Cannot wait to see you tonight."
Gusto will like temporarily like mess up his hair again and then like pretend to be like the tired that he just was, but it looks now he actually looks like that, like sort of like social media like woke up out of bed and like does, like a selfie and it's like, this better be good.
Very good. The other thing that happens is some guests join your club for dinner. We should go back a little bit though before that happens. Twins, what are you shopping for? What are you getting? What are we wearing?
A fucking cool ass dress. I just want like red. She wants to look like fucking just gorgeous, skimpy. You can see most of my back.
Oh, hell
you
yeah,
can definitely see Jude's titties through their dress. It's like semi-transparent.
Oh, it's one of those
fabric.
semi-transparent ones.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
And then they've got the lacy bralette.
Tight.
Oh, that's incredible.
And then put the punk jacket over it, of course.
Right.
Yes. Do you know the like original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie where she's wearing like the leather jacket over her like big poofy prom dress?
That, exactly.
Iconic. Yeah, incredible.
I'm still wearing the combat boots, but just like, God, costume jewelry. Like it looks like it should be costume jewelry. Like they go to a vintage, one of those like vintage stores that obviously probably has like a bunch of fake goods, and they go way into the back and pull out like the biggest earrings that they can find.
Incredible. At like the last store that you go to is for the accessories. It's like extremely boho, extremely like one of those places that has like collections of items from like artists and makers from all over the city.
Yeah.
So it's not like just there's no brands, there's no tags on anything. Like everything comes with a business card from a different person in Manhattan. And you and Keely and the three of you all have like so many bags, comical number of bags.
Hell yes. We're doing Sex in the City, baby.
And you're approached by the owner of this shop, a kind of older woman with like really long, like to her legs, like kind of curly, messy brown hair.
Wow.
And it's just like, I've never seen you here before. Can I help you with anything?
Yes, hi. I'm Jamie. This is my sibling Jude, and this is our friend Keely. We're just going shopping. We're looking around right now. But we're getting ready for a big party, so just wanted to find something fun and fabulous to wear.
Oh, it's just that, and she like looks at like all the different labels on all the different bags that you have and how like she can tell that you've spent a lot of money today. She's just like, some of our stuff is, I mean, it's pretty pricey. It's all, locally sourced, and I want to make sure that, I mean, what's your budget today?
Well, we don't really have a budget. We're just, whatever you've got, I'm sure we can afford it.
Yeah.
Was there a problem with us having bags? Should we not have bags? We can put them down by the front desk if you want. We just need someone to watch them because there's a lot of stuff in there.
Keely like elbows you a little bit. Is like, I don't know. I'm so sorry. No, don't even worry about it. We are so good. We've got like $1 million and we're gonna buy every piece of jewelry in this place. She's like, guys, be cool.
Oh.
It's all cool.
I have a question, Dylan.
Yeah.
I want to use an ability.
What do you want to use, darling?
I want to use my Eyes of the Serpent.
Mm-hmm.
I want
And
to
what would you
stare
like
at
to
this
do?
woman over Jamie's shoulder. Have my pupils just sort of narrow to slits, and I want to immobilize her with my gaze.
Okay. Please do that. Please do that to me right now. Is this the one? Oh, you don't have to roll for this. You just have to spend. Do you have to spend a blood point for this?
I think I can just do it.
No, you just do it. You absolute
She's
monster.
human, unless
There
she's
is
like
no
kindred.
consequence. Okay, phenomenal. So yeah, you as Keely is having this little aside with your sibling, you look over her shoulder into her eyes. What does she see? Your eyes.
My eyes slowly narrow from dark pupils to slits, and I glance sort of down to her lips and then at her long hair and smile very sweetly.
Yeah, is what she says as she sort of zones out into sort of a trance of both like being impressed, being afraid, and being confused all at the same time as she just stands there.
Why don't you tell me about some of the artisans that work here, and my sibling and my friend will browse the wares.
Oh. Yeah, of course. Well, here, and she just hands you, digs into her deep, like, cardigan pockets. And hands you
Look
a-
at me. Look at me.
Oh. There's there's this guy. He makes paintings out of bottle caps, and they're not very good, but everybody likes them because they're made of bottle caps. So
Yeah.
we sell them here.
Jamie,
there's-
get me something nice.
There's
Jamie will move past with Keely and just kind of do like a over her shoulder as they walk past.
Yeah.
What was wrong with what I was doing? I was just being nice.
You say that to Keely.
Mhm.
Oh no, I just like it's sort of like sometimes when you're so nice, like people tend to like overthink it and think that you're like being nice to get something, which we are. So like we didn't want to like
But we don't want them to know
Go-
that.
exactly. Just want to be like cool. Like no big deal. Nothing's going on. We're just here shopping normally for normal things,
Right.
which we are.
We're
But
doing
we're
that though.
also
Yeah. What if I'm
sorry. I'm kind of used to being like up to shit, so sorry.
Oh, I mean, I love it. I'm learning so much. I'm just I don't really I don't know.
What?
Let's go shopping.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, we don't have to talk about it at all.
And we're gonna go find some cool stuff to adorn ourselves with in this fabulous place.
Yeah. And back at the on the other side of the shop, it's like there's this girl. She makes fake nails, but they're just the pull tabs from soda cans. And they don't really, you can't do anything when you have them on, but admittedly, they're pretty cool. It's mostly like a night out kind of thing.
Sounds like you have quite a group of people that
Yeah.
work for you. I hope you take care of them.
They don't really work for me. They just like give me their stuff and then I sell it and then they make a commission on the things.
Oh.
Yeah.
A commission. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Jude is continuing to stare at her, making sure she doesn't break the eye contact, but pulls out the phone and starts texting with those loud little text typing noises without looking down the group chat. Something about commission and artisans and resale value.
You nab what kind of things would you like to nab from this shop? You have full reign of the store. No one is in here.
I don't know. I kind of just want to like leave it open because I would love for us to describe our full fits later.
Perfect.
Yes. If that's okay.
Great.
Unless there's something in here that you would like me to find, in which case I just get my fingers up in everything.
Oh yeah, is there like an investigation kind of thing? Or
so I would love for you to get all of the things that you would like to complete your ensemble. And on top of that, I would like for you to make me a little roll of dice as well. I would like for you to roll me a perception. Alertness.
Perception alertness. I don't think I'm good at either of those things. Let me see what I get.
Or it could be investigation as well, if you would like.
Let me see. Rolling perception and alertness. Okay. For perception, I got 3 successes, and then for alertness, I got 1.
Wow. Okay. So
that's 4.
Looking around the store, you grab all of the things that catch your eye for like what you're like, what the aesthetic is that you would like to have. And then just out of the corner of your eye, you see something a little bit just unusual. It doesn't sort of fit this like the vibe of this shop, which is all excessively modern. It's modern in a absolutely hilarious way. Everything is made out of like upcycled things and so much new modern fashion. However, there is kind of stuck on a necklace that is made of other like necklace pieces. Like there are like so many other like gems on this necklace. One of them looks old. One of them looks out of place old. And it also doesn't look quite like it fits. It looks like one of those old like an old brooch that has kind of been like fastened onto this necklace.
Ooh. She wriggles on over there and takes a look at it, looks close. This is nice. Kind of shiny.
It is very well made. It's heavy. It's heavier than everything on this because it is solid all the way through.
Oh. What kind of... Is it gold? Does it have gems in it? Anything like that?
It's like the on like a green stone background, there is like a flat white silhouette of the side view of a woman's face.
Yes, I am very familiar with this type of necklace that you were describing.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. Take that. Yoink. I'm gonna yoink that necklace. If Jude won't wear it, then I will. Yep. And
we also have a line of glasses that are not real. There's no prescription in them. They're just frames. There's not even any glass in them.
If you want to just keep looking at me and not talk anymore, that's cool too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
She does.
You almost done?
Yep. Finishing up.
Gonna sort of like shuffle around a little bit so she's still making eye contact with her. And then, because he is very young, he goes, "And we were never here." And then walks backward out of the store. Maintaining the eye contact.
Okay.
You didn't see anything.
I will need you to make a roll for that because that.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be, unless you have something else specific to this, that would be depending on how you want this to come across, either manipulation, empathy, or could be charisma, intimidation. What are you trying to do exactly?
Okay, so I have Enchanting Gaze, which is
Oh, you
like the
do.
alluring feature
Okay.
that draws someone to your vampire. So I'm trying to kind of distract almost. Just like, even if it doesn't necessarily like, I don't think that Jude can just straight up convince people. Like, that's not really the energy that she gives off.
Right.
But what I do want to do is just draw the attention in this case to her instead of to Jamie and Keely.
That
So-
you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Drawing the attention for sure, well accomplished. You get the vibe. She has absolutely not even been paying attention, not even
Okay,
in the
fantastic.
slightest. But if you do want her to literally never mention you again, you
That's
can
gonna take-
also roll to
Let's
to
go
do that.
intimidation.
Okay.
Because I think,
Yeah.
let's go intimidation because I do think it would be pretty scary to have this happen to you. So,
Yeah.
what did you say the intimidation would be?
Charisma, intimidation.
Okay.
Damn, dude. That's tight. That's fucking hilarious. You didn't
That
see
is-
anything.
Oh, I just crit.
Did you? How?
Yeah, you got some tens.
Yeah, right. I
Oh,
got two
nice.
10s. So
Hell yeah. Any ones?
2 10s, and a 1, and a success 6.
All right. So you still absolutely
So it would
got
be
that
4 minus 1.
Mhm.
Sorry, 5 minus 1, so 4 successes.
Absolutely. She just continues to stare at you as you walk out the door and goes, "Yeah, no, I never saw you." She stares and stares as you walk out and like goes to the window to just look more, like just to get one last
my-
glance in before you leave. And you
Okay. And then as soon as like they've like sort of crossed a little bit and they have to break the eye contact, they like turn. Oh my god. Oh, my eyes hurt so much.
Oh my god, that was so cool though.
I don't even know how. I just felt like if I kept looking at her, she would. Ow.
Yeah, and like Keely like gets like up in your face and like looks in your eyes, like yeah, because you get like really sick eyes.
Thanks.
Yeah. Cool. What'd you get?
Oh gosh, so many
Yeah, was
things.
that worth it?
And they'll just like start pulling stuff out as they're walking. Got like bunches of
Nice.
bags on their arms.
Ah.
And they like pull out a couple of do's and dads and will in the process pull out that necklace. And kind of hold it up to Jude. I said I was thinking that like either you wear this or I'd wear this because it's really nice. I like it. And it's
If
just
you
kind of
like
like
it, you
holding
can
it up.
wear this.
That's like a real thing.
It
Yeah, it
feels
looks pretty fancy.
real. It's very heavy. Here, you want to feel it? And she holds it out to Keely.
Oh, well, it's like heavy. This is like a real, like solid piece of jewelry.
Yeah, pretty
These
tight.
places are usually like all plastic or resin or some
I'm glad
combination
it was
of
worth it.
plastic and resin. And yeah, this is pretty cool.
I think it'll look really good on you.
I'm so excited. I think I have what I need if y'all want to get ready.
Yeah, let's fucking get ready.
Let's get
Awesome.
We're gonna go to the
Before
apartment dress up.
we do the next thing, should we take a little break? Is it a good break time right now?
Yeah.
Break time.
Scoot
do
over to the next scene. Cause yeah, it's dinner and then a party.
I'm so excited.
Come on.
Party,
I'm so excited.
Party, party, party.
Combat,
Party, party,
combat. Okay, we'll be back. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hello. Hi. We're back. Second half of the Red Line, episode 2. Thank you for everybody who joined us while we were on break. We're gonna jump back into this little vampire game because we got a lot to do. Hrishika and Lina, you've gotten ready, you've gotten dressed. Hrishika finally crawled out of bed, but it is at that point that you realize that while you are going to quote unquote dinner, which is not the kind of dinner you actually need right now, you're a little low on funds, feeling a little tired.
Should we stop for a meal?
Yes, that's probably wise.
We should probably make this quick.
But you love to play with your food.
Yes, but tonight isn't about me, is it?
I'm just trying to delay the inevitable. There's a couple of bars down the street.
Yeah. You pick, babe. I chose last time.
And Lena will probably walk them into like a bar like down the road, like just within eyesight of the Belfry.
Sure. There is a kind of furbished old Irish dive near here that is packed full of people, known for keeping their prices of their beers the same as they were when the bar opened. The beers, however, come in tiny cups like this. And
I think I've been to this place.
yeah, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. But they pack the place. It's like unmovable, but it's also a good place to hide what you're doing. People there are extremely drunk because they are so jazzed to pay 75 cents for a beer.
75.
Is this place perchance like over 100 years old, and many of our kindred have done exactly this over the years here?
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
You walk in and just the party, it's just loud and the party's on.
Wifey, I have a question. Who's more of the come hither of us two?
Probably. Oh, I am torn. I think maybe on nights that Hrishika is frustrated, it's Lina, but I think some of the time it's Hrishika, like,
Okay.
depending on the mood.
I don't know how in Vampire one rolls for swag, but it's just emanating off of these two.
It depends on how you want to do this. If you want to try to, like, for instance, just use charisma, empathy, and just be charming, be so charming that someone is drawn to you. That is certainly one approach.
My strong suit.
Yeah.
No.
If you would like to, like, intimidate someone, if you would like
I'm gonna do
to,
that one.
there you
could
go.
Be charming. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be slightly scary in the step on me, mommy kind of way.
Can I
Can you
argue
do
to
like
use
an appearance
manipulation instead?
Wait.
Sorry.
Well, hold on. No, you're so good. Wait.
What'd you say, Sloan?
I
What
was
did you say,
saying,
Sam?
could you like do I don't know, like appearance plus intimidation. Is that a combination you can do?
Oh,
You sure can. You just want to be hot so that people
I'ma do
you just
that
want to
one.
be so hot.
do
People
it.
are
Hot.
intimidated. Okay, great. Yes, please. I will say that two people interact with you right off the bat. There is a bartender coming over with a huge tray, a big tray full of half light beers, half dark. That is all they sell here. And looks at the two of you and is like, how many and which kind?
Just a
4.
couple of.
I feel like this big.
Yeah, that's true.
Grabs them like just unsanctimoniously like throws them down on the nearest table, which is also like full of people, and like scribbles. It's unimaginable to you how she could ever remember who has bought what. Scribbles something amongst like the hundreds of notes on her page and just scrambles like through the crowd away. And then a absolutely pissed drunk guy like at the table where she just put your drinks down immediately takes one and tosses it back.
Hrishika is going to try to grab that hand.
Ooh.
He's drunk and you're a vampire, so I don't think you have to roll for it. So you grab his hand.
I don't think I bought that for you.
I'll buy one for you. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Lina in a gesture that every wife will know of. Should we just get this done right here?
He's quite intoxicated.
A little pep in our step for dinner.
Fuck it, I guess, why not?
Hrishika will take that hand that was on his arm and kind of just very smoothly like turn it into a like an elbow lock. Tuck. Yeah. I've got a better idea.
No, I gotta go. This is going better than I expected.
You wanna see everywhere it can go? This is my wife, by the way.
Oh my god. Am I dreaming? Good. Ladies, another round. And yeah, he's having the time of his life.
Yeah. Listen, we're all here for a good time, not a long time. Unless you're us.
Unless you're us.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna get our drinks and go to a secluded place and, do what it's doing.
Yeah, you drag him out of this bar. He is stumbling and so happy. He has collected the tiny drinks against his chest. And he has followed you out the bar and down the alley between this bar and the next building over, where it is largely secluded and dim. And he's like, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Hrishika takes her drink, tosses a glass over her shoulder, and does her classic move, which is push this man up against a wall.
This is great. This is good. Great. Having a good time.
Yeah. You don't even know the half of it, and then she's just gonna take his arm, and have a little pull up that sleeve, push up that sleeve, and make intense eye contact as she bites.
You start drinking from this gentleman, and he does not notice.
Lina is gonna go for the classic neck.
This is different. This is
I love
not
it. I
your
love
This is
modern. You walking down the street,
Yeah.
just seeing three people in an alley, like going at it.
Yeah.
Some people do walk by. Somebody,
Yeah.
I do imagine that someone takes a selfie with you in the background.
I love New York.
And
That's probably the caption on their Snapchat too. It just says, "I love New York."
I love New York. And he's just like, this is different, modern. You're modern ladies. Great, I'm into this. And you drink it till you're full, which will restore you to 10 blood points. You will be a little bit tipsy, however, because
Oh,
he
God.
was wasted. He was wasted.
This is
And-
a feature, not a flaw.
Mhm. And he falls asleep, and, like,
Aw.
just kind of sinks down to his butt against the wall of this building, just like murmuring to himself, be like, "This is gonna be so good. I had sex with 2 ladies." And he's fully dreaming that is what happened just now.
Yep.
Yeah, in his mind.
Alright. Lena will Lena's wearing her hair down, so she'll kind of just like brush her hair back and like
Mm-hmm.
okay, that took some of the edge off.
I was gonna say, there's more where this came from. We're going to the Belfry after all.
We Worst comes to worst, we can just have a fun night.
Well, if we can't have a fun night with your mom, we can definitely go out after.
Absolutely. And
All right, let's do this.
Lena still looks visibly nervous, but like a little bit more relaxed. There's like a bit of a flush to her cheeks. And we'll like link her ups in with Hrishika's.
Mhm.
Excellent.
We're gonna head to dinner with Mama.
You do so. You walk into the Belfry, arm in arm. Gusto, your 7:00 reservation is not who you expected. It is your head of security and her wife. You then get a call on your phone from one of your employees, Miranda.
Bueno.
Hey, boss. I'm feeling a little, I mentioned I had a headache last night. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't come in tonight.
Does Gusto know that the party is here?
The party is not here. This dinner reservation is here. Ira probably sent you the details for the party, which is on a rooftop uptown.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Miranda, I'll pay you overtime if you come in right now.
Ah, fuck. All right. You're really lucky I like working here. Okay.
You're
Just give
lucky
me,
I like you as an employee.
Thanks, Gusto. I'll be in like half an hour. Her shift definitely started 10 minutes ago.
Sooner the better. Thanks, thanks, champ. And
Hey.
hang up.
Yeah. As that happens, our happy couple has fully been seated in VIP, awaiting one more.
Lena is absolutely doing the annoying, like bouncing leg, fidgeting, like straightening up her clothes, like making sure like her hair is perfect. Sitting extremely straight.
So I imagine we're on one side of like a booth and the other side's open. And Hrishika will let Lina get the fidgets out for a couple of minutes, and then eventually she'll just reach over and take her hand and like hold it in place and just be like, it's okay. She'll just go back to where she came from after all this is done.
Right. Just one painful dinner, and then that's it for another century.
Yeah, this is our home, not hers.
Is the club clubbing right now? Like, is it?
The club is starting to club right now.
Oh my
They're having a
God.
sweet moment in like the VIP section, and like about like maybe like 15, 20 feet away
So there are
on the
fucking
dance floor, like
beats.
clubbing is happening.
Like, there are beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are beats.
Just wanted to make sure I have the vibe
Oh.
right. I'm DJing.
You
You'll see here on the dance floor around 7 p.m. We're gonna see some beats coming in.
Fuck you for also having a green wall, so that's like 1,000% funnier. Like,
God.
amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, absolute king of comedy.
How many asses can we see from where they're sitting? How many asses?
So many. There's so many booty shorts, so many mini skirts, so many
Vibes.
That's what I like to
Jumpers.
see.
Yeah.
Hrishika will send a quick text to Augie and say, VIP is an understatement for the guests coming tonight. It's the mother-in-law.
Augie
Just
texts
so
back.
that, like, nobody makes her stand in line.
Augie texts back, LOL, fuck. Like,
Fuck was just one K.
Rishika's text back a skull emoji.
I think Gusto's gonna slide by the table in his pajamas. Hey,
Great.
how's it going? Do you guys know what you're ordering yet? Are we waiting for another? Or
Remember when I said we had dinner with the mother-in-law tonight? I told you that when I said I couldn't come into work today. Well, anyway, she booked us here for dinner. No, wrong mood. Opposite mood. No.
Really not that mood.
I am very grateful for your patronage.
Well,
Oh my God.
We'll see if you say that after.
I will.
no me gusta. I know that's what you said, Dillin. He said no me gusta. but she might be the baddest bitch ever in a literal way. So just tread lightly.
Lena is like looking around to make sure that she's not nearby. Like she's on a high alert as soon as like Hrishika says that. I'm like, really hope she doesn't hear that.
Okay, well,
Babe, it's literally true.
I'm gonna go back upstairs, tidy up real quick.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And we'll use one of his powers of aspect so he can just do it faster.
Nice.
Yeah. You like do like a little bit of a Superman. You like run upstairs and like run around the bell tower, and you're fancy. Yeah.
And just like
Yeah. What does Fancy Gusto look like?
Fancy Gusto looks like the coolest like Caribbean dad you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Like he wears a gayabera. He's got like a Panama hat that's like slightly cocked, with like a short brim.
Yeah.
He's got some like sandals on. No. He's got dress shoes on and like slacks.
Oh my God.
And has some of his imported Cuban cigars.
Oh my God. Okay. Phenomenal. As Gusto comes back down, almost as quickly as he went upstairs, Lina, you just feel in the pit of your stomach like a pull that makes you feel what it makes you feel. It is a familiar feeling as Elizabeth walks through the door. It has been 75 years. Fashion has changed the last time that you saw her. She was wearing furs and had a very ridiculous updo, and right now she's in the latest fashion. Although with a few throwbacks. She's added a couple of pin curls today. Just for drama. But she otherwise is wearing a sleek dress. Floor length, of course. Gloves. The elbow length kind. And comes in the door, is of course shown the way by Hrishika's staff, and sits down across the table from the two of you.
I don't know if I picked up. Mother. How are you?
Well, if you must know, it's been a bit of a journey, but I am very happy to be here. Catalina, you look well.
Thank you.
She looks over at Hrishika, gives a up and a down, and then back to you, Lina. Still?
Rishika's hands just get a little grippier on Lina's on the table. Just a little bit.
At this, like, Lina is very stiff, very, like, uptight, but at this, she kind of, even still so rigid, Lina is wearing a very, like, skin-tight dress, off the shoulder. One is long sleeve, the other is bare. Her left arm, which, when she lifts her hands above the table, clear as day, is a tattoo on her left wrist of Hungarian writing that wraps around her wrist and kind of extends up into her ring finger. Just raises it above the table, kind of just in a joined hand motion. Still, yes.
I don't mean anything by it. I actually thought perhaps we should we should talk first. What's the situation at this place? Do they, well, I assume since you come here often and that your wife also works here, that this is a place where we can be comfortable ourselves Is there food for us on the menu?
Arrangements can be made.
We got bar nuts and wings. I'm so sorry.
Can you please? Can you still please? For real?
I love this
Oh
club.
my god. You're gonna die.
What Hrishika actually says is arrangements can be made.
Oh. Huh. And
Give
how
me a
modern?
moment. I think, and Hrishika is going to slide out of the table for just a moment because she needs to. There's only one person she can ask for arrangements from. She can't like holler across the club at the boss and be like, "Yo,
like blood off the chat.
Open up
the baby." So she's just gonna dart really quickly to the bar and have a conversation with Gusto and possibly take 3 shots before coming back.
Okay. While
Oh
your wife
god.
is gone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, I do admit I had some people look into you to see how you've been doing. One of my thralls have been auditing your class.
You might have to ask them to be more discreet next time.
Well, they don't need to be good. They just need to be there. Sort of a dime a dozen situation these days.
I'd like you not to expect perfection.
Not from thralls, darling. From my daughter. My blood.
My back yet.
Well, what do you say to Gusto as you step away?
Hello, Raiders!
Thank you for the raid. I am sweating so much.
I go to Gusto and say, we're gonna need the hard stuff and keep it coming. And also 3 shots of tequila for me.
Sure.
Also, let's hope I don't commit murder in the bar tonight.
I would love if you did.
Just throw those shots back.
Just after the third one, he's like, "All right, we'll put this one away."
Hey, she acknowledged that I was her wife. Progress.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go back.
Oh.
But
If you need it, please tell me she didn't order food.
well, I think the hard stuff's good enough.
Okay. I might have fish and chips in the back. If she's looking for something a little upscale.
How about if I really need her to get food poisoned, I give you a signal. Gusto, I know how old that fish is.
Okay, but that endangers me. You don't understand.
She's gonna be fine. She can't be killed.
Gusto just goes back to pouring more drinks.
She gets a little tipsy, remember?
Yeah. And just go. We'll like personally deliver the drinks to the table. Here you are, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. You're the owner of this establishment?
Sí. Me llamo Gusto Merlo.
Oh, how nice. And Hrishika works for you?
That's correct, yes. She's an
Well,
excellent employee of mine.
I am so sure. Thank you so much. Oh, by the by, will you be attending the gala tonight?
I will, in fact, yes.
Excellent. We'll have plenty to chat about.
Oh, I hope there's plenty more.
She turns back to Lina and Hrishika and kind of gives a knowing smile to Lina that, like, she respected that exchange. Lina would know it well.
Gracias.
And we'll exit back to the bar.
If you turn back and look at Hrishika, she's definitely giving you Danger Will Robinson eyes at the idea of talking to Elizabeth later.
A gala, you said.
Yes. All the kindred are invited in the city of New York and its outer reaches, the boroughs, even as far as Westchester.
Wow.
A gala.
Did our invitation get lost in the mail?
The
Probably
invitation
it
is word of mouth, of course, and as I've learned, the two of you have not been really keeping in the circles as well as I would have hoped, which is all right. That is why I wanted to meet for dinner before we go. Lina, my dear, may I speak freely in front of your wife?
Lina is stunned because her mother has never called her anything other than Catalina. And it takes her a moment to, like, yes.
Sorry, dear. I'm trying to. I think it is time that we bury the hatchet. I understand that I have not been supportive of this arrangement for quite some time. For reasons that I now understand are many centuries in the past. But I would like to try and rebuild a little bit.
Okay.
I think that one way that we could start this is if you came to this gala tonight, of course, with Hrishika, as I am a guest of honor it would mean a lot to me if you came.
And Lena will kind of like glance at Hrishika and kind of like a very brief, like, what do you think?
See your call, babe.
I'll go, but my stance on politics hasn't changed, Mother. I have no interest in it.
All right. Well, you can't blame me for trying a little, but I would be willing to engage a bit more with your interests if you perhaps gave mine a chance.
See how tonight goes.
We'll see how tonight goes. I think you'll love it. And she will drink the drink that was placed in front of her. Say, This is not a bad situation as far as situations go.
No.
Seems very peaceful.
Yeah, it's a good life.
In a nightclub?
Nobody's died.
You're talking about people who grew up warring?
Mm-hmm.
This is real peaceful.
At this time, she finishes up the drinks and is getting ready to pay a very handsome tab with an even handsomer tip, and is about to lead you out. Before she leads you out, Ira walks in, looking to the absolute nines. That flower in his pocket is gorgeous yellow, and beelines to Gusto, like just kind of upbeat and beaming. Are you ready?
When you are.
And he just holds out a hook to elbow.
And I think Gusto will lead.
Excellent. Very happy that way. Twins, you arrive at the party first.
This is so exciting. Is this a classical music party? Is this like a...
This is a I would say like jazz classical party. There's a band here.
Okay, I have classical, and that's what
A live band, okay.
Yeah, there's a band at this.
Are we crashing? Are we walking in?
So, Keely has told you that she would like to, because everybody's invited, she would like to get the lay of the place, find out like what's the situation, so we can figure out what we're gonna do to fuck it all up. So, I'm gonna get in the door.
Ah, fantastic. I have been finding pictures of dresses online.
Sloan has been sliding into my DMs with so many sexy little outfits.
I will also put
think
like...
I can post them in here, so I'm gonna say that this one is Jamie's. And this one is Jude's, but it's in red. Or it's something close to that.
I will also put a picture in the Roll20 of like the vague idea of what this rooftop looks like.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the Chrysler
Nice.
building?
That is the Chrysler building in the background. This is not necessarily the location you're in, but more just like what the vibe of the rooftop looks like. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Is it in Manhattan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
It is just south of the Belfry on the east side. And when you twins approach, first of all, please, if you would be so kind to me, tell me what you are wearing and how badass you look.
Take it away.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie is wearing a red dress with sort of halter straps and a plunging neckline out of a fabric that is very shiny and thin. It comes in at the waist and then sort of it follows the line of his body and sort of like curves out to a fuller bottom, but there is a slit that goes all the way up past his waist, like to his waist, so that his legs are like just with every step moving outside of the dress. You can see the flash of leg. Of course, she is wearing freaking sky-high stilettos that are pretty minimalistic. Same red as the dress, and she's probably pretty calm, I would say. In terms of like jewelry, she's just wearing that necklace. That's the one necklace, and probably doesn't need to put a whole lot of other stuff on because it's kind of wild and crazy, and with the dress it might be too much. And she's got her hair slicked back away with the curls kind of curling at the back, and dark sultry makeup, and a red lip, of course.
Incredible. Jude?
Jude is wearing a dark lip as opposed to his sibling. He has mostly wearing sort of transparent fabric that is of a red color, so you can see her skin, you can see her chest. Underneath the like fully transparent fabric of the dress, there's sort of like a very deliberately risque bodycon strappy lingerie fit that covers like the important bits, but just the important bits. The straps coming around like around the waist and down the legs. You can see them underneath the dress, and then like around the neck as well, and sort of a halter that mimics Jamie's fit. As opposed to his twin, he is like got sort of big jewelry and lots of layers and things, so cut off at the arm, but then like lots of jewelry and bangles and rings and things, and is wearing the leather jacket with all of the pins and the patches and the drummer patch on the back, not with her arms through it, but it's sort of like thrown over their shoulders.
Like a cape.
Like a cape.
Amazing.
Amazing. Incredible.
With combat boots with a heel and spikes on them.
Keely is in adoration of the two of you, and is herself wearing exactly what she wore yesterday. which is some torn jeans and one of those hoodies that I don't know how to describe. So
the ones that are made out of the like really thick material with like the stripes.
How the fuck did you know what I was fucking talking about?
Because that's what people who smoke weed wear.
How the fuck? I cannot.
That is what people who smoke weed wear, man.
It's got like the faded colors.
Yes.
Yeah, and the patterns.
I'm in your head, Dylan. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Yes.
How does Keely smell?
Keely smells great.
Loud.
Smells like delicious.
Loud as fuck.
Yeah.
So loud.
So, Keely heads up in front of you just in time to meet the person who is allowing entry to the rooftop. This person is a very tall, strikingly beautiful, like Black woman with like sharp kind of jawline, bald shaved head, like sleek looking floor length gown that flares out at the bottom, and has just like tasteful like adornments of jewelry on long fingertips. Upon like a closer inspection, she just has sort of like an all black eye with no white to it. And as you approach, she looks at Keely and a little, I did not expect to see that. And Keely, what? Well, sorry, just, I know that we invited all kindred. I just didn't think that you would show up here. She looks behind Keely and points at the two of you. Are those...
Okay. Yeah.
What do you say?
Before she says that, I think that as she's like saying that thing, she can probably get like the vibe.
Yeah.
And she's gonna kind of like step to the side, maybe not like right in front, but will kind of like put herself closer to this person and say, Keely was showing us around. We're new to New York and we wanted to meet all the people who are important to meet. No, I'm Jamie, by the way. And he's gonna hold out his hand.
She takes your hand like very gently and properly and shakes it and looks back at Keely. It's like, honestly, I'm so surprised. I thought your type, you know, more liked to bite and run. And
well, I'm thrilled to be here. What about you, Jude?
I'm very excited to be here. Keely's been very hospitable.
I would love it if you would to make a contested roll, as this person is clearly trying to denigrate
Trying to
Keely.
fucking fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fight.
So the contested
My
roll
raw charisma.
will be charisma and empathy. Unless you would like to take a different angle and twist to intimidation.
Interestingly enough, I think that Jude and maybe also Jamie have experience meeting people and knowing their place. So I want to use etiquette for this.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Like
absolutely beautiful.
Being subservient and respectful to Keely to show that there is respect deserved.
I'm gonna be totally, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I have 0 dots in etiquette because I was like, he doesn't know anything about the vampire world. Why would he know anything about etiquette? He knows nothing. Oh, my shit froze for a second.
That's why Jude's using as etiquette.
Okay. But I took it to mean
I'm gonna use charisma etiquette.
Okay. I took it to mean that I took etiquette to mean this is how you function in the vampire world. Maybe I read that wrong. My bad.
No, you did not. No. That is what it means. I mean, I think that it definitely could count here, but you don't have to use the same thing because you don't have to be trying to do the same thing here.
Let's see. I don't think it's... Not subterfuge, not intimidation. performance?
Absolutely could be a charisma performance.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
Tight. Let me roll that bad boy.
That is 3 successes and 1 fail, so 2 successes.
I got 3
Excellent.
successes and a 10.
Excellent.
And it's contested, right?
It is contested.
Here.
Okay. Well, how many successes did you get combined there?
We both got 3.
That was... I got
You
2.
both got 3?
No.
2 and 3.
It sounds like Alex got 2, I got 3, so that's 5.
5. Okay. She opens her mouth to like almost be like, are these? And you interrupt her and say what you had said. Oh. Well, tonight's a special night anyway. Welcome. Please, everything tonight is on the house.
Thank you so much. What was your name?
That's so generous.
My name is June.
June.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. She waves you in and greets the next group of people to come in. And
Let's turn and look at Jude like, she's so hot. Holy shit.
She's so pretty. She has such a stick up her...
Well, she's very pretty.
out on the rooftop, it is twinkling lights. It is a twinkling light set up around the perimeter of this rooftop, high above the city. There's a bar like centered in the middle with a large space that goes around it for people to walk and mingle and some places to sit and talk. The way in and out that you just came is through a small little corridor that leads to a stairwell that leads back into the main building where you can get out again. The party has just begun. There aren't a ton of people here yet, but those who are drinking cocktails and having small talk and admiring the band. The band appears to be the only thing with a heartbeat here.
Good line, Dillin. That's a real good line.
And there has been sort of a microphone and a podium set up towards one end of this bar.
As we walk in, Jamie's gonna kind of like put her shoulders back and just stand and like look around, and she looks genuinely very excited, and kind of just runs their eyes over everyone in here, with like an analytical kind of look, just seeing who's here and who's about, and is gonna just like, there's just this like imperceptible shift in their posture. There's just something where they go from being like, this is a charismatic person who's outgoing, to being like, whoa, turn it down. Like, hard to look at. And I want to try and use that power that I was telling you about, if I could.
Please do. Give me the roll, and we're gonna save it, and we're gonna see how it affects things.
And what is the rolling? Remind me, Dillin, on like willpower and like re-rolling certain kinds of.
Sure.
Dice?
So yes. So for your willpower, if you would like to get an automatic success on any roll that you have made that you did not succeed at, you can spend a point of willpower to get an automatic success. You can gain back willpower by fulfilling your nature or demeanor. So if you do something that is very quintessential to one of the 2 traits that your character embodies, you can gain it back. Here at this party, you may start to lose willpower if you lose at social situations. Right now, the party as a whole has a willpower pool of 10 that has just been reduced to 9 because of the influence that you just made.
Nice.
If we do get the party down to 0, something will happen, but other things can
Hell
happen
yeah.
if you
Kick us out.
individually if you individually do burn willpower from the party. Yes. So, did you make your roll, Sloan?
I did make my roll. I have 6 successes.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Yeah,
2 tens.
baby.
Yeah.
That's my sib. Oh, that's a crit. So that goes
Amazing.
from 2 to 4, doesn't it?
Sloan, I think it's only counting successes for you greater than 7. So you actually have
yes.
more.
For this one, it is
it's
a
on
difficulty
purpose.
of 7. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
good catch. You are correct. This one is a little more difficult.
God, that's a lot of rolls. Look at
I
that.
know.
So, as you
Amazing.
walk out, there are not that many people here, but all of them turn and start to just the whispers, the side glances, and slowly but surely, like, people just gravitate little by little. You know, they get their next drink, and instead of going back to their original table, they go to one a little bit closer to you. Just inch by inch. Gusto, Ira, Hrishika, and Lina, you are all technically leaving the bar at the same time. Do you head over together? Do you think?
What is Elizabeth doing?
Elizabeth is leading, you know, her daughter and her daughter-in-law out of the bar to go to the party.
So, yeah, I think we're with her, but if Gusto and Ira come with us,
I think Lina might try to like make eye contact with Gusto and be like a questionable like nod to be like, travel with us, or are you going your own way?
I think Gusto is going to travel just with Ira at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't necessarily want to be like right out the gate be seen alongside Báthory. So we'll kind of like push forward and kind of like be like a few paces ahead of the Báthories.
Okay. On your walk with Ira, anything in particular you need to talk about before we get to the party?
Are we going to be attached at the hip, or is this more freeform?
Oh, we don't have to be. But I am technically, well, I am hypothetically off the clock.
You are my sire.
I am. Tonight, I'm your date. So, whatever you want.
Where has this been for the past God knows how long? You been hiding that in your little bow tie?
You adjust the bow tie. It's been hiding under mountains of work and drama, and it's all very tiring. But I'm so close, and this is the freest night I've had in weeks. So I took my shot.
I hope you make the most of it.
And he laughs and throws an arm around your shoulder. I will. I promise. Plus, they make drinks however you want them. Top notch. And the music could be better, but
Well, I can fix that.
I hope you do. It is Under the Stars, though, which I know you like.
I like one star in particular.
And that one is?
The one we can't see anymore. You still owe me a sunset, so I consider that a life debt, so.
Who knows? I might just find a way to make that up to you. And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little flask, tiny plastic bottle-sized Bacardi, unscrews the cap, flicks it away. Augustine Jean. Have a drink with me.
Tizo, and we'll drink.
You share it. Our trio just a few meters behind on the block. Hear nothing, just see a couple of guys having a walk.
Just a couple
What
of
are
guys
you talking
being
about?
dudes.
Just a couple of
Guys being
dudes being pals.
Guys being gays.
gay. Guys being gays.
What are the three of you, if anything, talking about?
Fruits.
Did you say fruits?
Yes, he did.
I thought I was muted.
Oh, I thought Pooja said fruits, and I was like, what?
No, that wasn't me.
So, Lady
We're not
Báthory, do
talking
you
about
like plums?
Fruits? Do you like lemon? Strawberries?
Melon?
I love a good honeydew.
Quats.
What the fuck is happening?
A little guava?
Anyway.
So, Lady Báthory, how do you like these melons?
We'll leave that to you.
I think
I'm not having that conversation with my mother-in-law. Good God.
I'm a nosy little bitch. Lina will is working arm in arm with Hrishika, as she does. A little bit more relaxed. It's like she's relaxing a little bit more into the tipsiness. But she turns to her mother, and just kind of lets out like a breath. So, you mentioned you were the guest of honor.
Yes, they're celebrating my arrival and my news.
Is your daughter privy to this news, or will I have to wait?
I was hoping to share it with you at the party. It is rather delicious, but I think that you'll like it.
I hope so.
Do you ever miss what we used to be like? I never thought that it was possible to be less bloodthirsty as a vampire than you were as a human, but sometimes that happens.
A different time, yes.
And do you miss it?
It's complicated. It's hard to miss something when you're happy where you are.
Well, you've found love, clearly, and I'm sorry I did not acknowledge that. You know how old wounds are. But thank you. Okay,
Sorry.
awesome.
We had
You know what?
we had a little technical difficulty. My bad. You know how old wounds are.
You know how old wounds are. And I just wonder why, or if there's anything else that you miss from that time.
I guess I just miss the simplicity of it all.
Well, I think you were going. Well, was it really 100 spies and soldiers and? Well, I guess that's not so different. I think you're gonna love my announcement tonight.
What twist?
Good. You are...
And the second that Elizabeth looks away, Lina turns to Hrishika and gives, like, as subtle as she can, gives the do not let your guard down.
And yeah, Hrishika just looks back to Lina, like, wide-eyed. What the fuck is going to happen tonight? And, like, just grips her hand tighter as they walk.
You arrive, Gusto and Ira first, followed by the Báthorys behind them. at the rooftop party. You are about to be greeted by June, who is still checking people in. She seems to get a sense for everybody as they come through the door, but the rest of you, Gusta and Ira, pass in without a trace. She sort of gives a slight curtsy even, and a flourish. For the Báthorys, there is a genuine like heart grip and a little bit of a bow to all three of you to guide you in. As you enter in, Gusto, the party is as described. It is looking beautiful. It looks like a good time. A familiar sight to you pops out right away, and that is these fucking twins that were in your fucking bar last night. And same thing as yesterday, all of the people in this bar are hanging around them, sort of like just encapsulated and intrigued, if not directly interacting with them, but looking in their direction, seeing them, at which point you see in the empty space where everyone who was previously has now moved over towards the twins. In the empty space, you see a figure from last night materialize in a whoosh. This ghostly girl,
Bella,
looking confused and lost, looks over at
Will
you.
We'll wave to her, but it looks like he's waving to the twins.
Yeah.
we see him, right?
Yep. You see Gusto. Yeah.
Gusto! Hi!
Hi.
I think that Jamie will kind of like see him and say hello, and then her eyes get wide, and she's like, "Oh my god, what? This is crazy!" And like goes to him and like takes his like hands in both of theirs, and it's like, I had no idea. Oh my gosh, what a small world! This is incredible.
You'd be surprised how often we'd run into each other.
Wow, this is such a coincidence. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you here.
It's very good to see you here as well.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yes.
Jude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Ira.
Ira, nice to meet you.
Such a
Hi,
pleasure.
nice to meet you.
I did see you last night, but I was in this state. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But
A state.
it's nice to meet you now. I was starved.
Oh. Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Right as rain now.
Good. We're just having
Hope you
drinks
two-
with our friend Keely. This is Keely.
Looks over towards Bella.
Sup, dudes? Keely is ripping shots of like the nicest liquor.
Are there like Bloody Marys and shit here?
There are obnoxious cocktails that use actual blood in them. Yes. Gusto looks over at Bella, who is looking curiously back at you and the group and staying over on the other side, but waves at you.
It just holds out like the pointer finger of just like, be right there. I hope you two haven't been too much of troublemakers yet.
Oh no, of course not. Why would we do that?
Oh, just a suspicion.
Well,
That's
I
not
guess.
very nice. We're trying to make a good impression.
Hmm.
In fact, I was hoping to talk to a few people here, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Is there anyone that you know?
As far as...
Oh, just anyone.
But people who are good to pay respect to here in New York.
Or just say hello.
Just points right to Ira.
Just rolls his eyes. And
Well, of course. Ira's with you. Of course he would be.
See? You have all my respect already.
But I'd love to talk to you more.
Ira, yeah, I would love to hear about the work that you do.
Why don't you all talk for a little bit, and I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll walk off.
Yep.
And then towards Bella.
Okay. Ira shifts in comfortability a little bit at the talking about his job situation, but smiles, has you take a seat, gives a little snap of the fingers, and drinks are brought to you. It is clearly a place that he appears to have a sense of belonging, and kind of just gets whatever brought to you immediately. He sits down with you and happily chats. I would love for Lina and Hrishika to make me, both of you make me perception alertness rolls, please.
Ooh.
And Gusto, in the meantime,
terrible.
you walk over to Bella.
Hey. Buenos
Hi.
noches.
Yeah. Hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I followed. I don't know.
What do you mean you followed?
Well,
You're following someone?
No. Yes. Ugh. What are you? I'm sorry. I just, there's been a long time, I think. But yeah, I followed that energy and it led me here. So, but you're here. It's not you. You're normal.
Well, that's nice.
You seem good. Yeah. I'm so strong though now.
I'm glad to hear that. How strong are you?
And she like goes over to a table and she like gingerly, like with all concentration, like lifts an empty wine glass, like, and like gingerly holds it out. It's like
all right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll like quickly grab the drink and
clearly
like
floating. Yeah.
we'll like uncork it, just like directly out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't do that like right now, but
yeah,
next time you can just say what you can do.
Oh,
you can just say it.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Well, you know, I haven't been able to show anybody anything in a while, so it's kind of cool to have a person. I read a lot of books over people's shoulders, and a lot of it's just a lonely life. But
okay,
yeah.
Escúchame. I am very glad you're doing well.
Thanks.
I am a little busy tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks.
Do you actively need help right now?
She looks over at the people you came in with and is like, "You're on a date?" right?
Yes.
And she softly turns her head a little bit more. Are you with them too? And
The twins?
is looking at Lina and Hrishika.
Hi.
Her facial expression like sort of gets more stern and solemn, and her voice like even kind of like changes just a bit, and she gets a faraway look for a second, and she says, "Oh, do you remember I told you that I think I have unfinished business?"
See?
I think that's them.
Oh. Can the business wait a little bit?
It's waited a long time.
Okay. Well, how can I help you not do that right now?
Oh. No. Now's not right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know where they are now. And she just back on.
Okay. Oh. Just kind of does like a very like Catholic crossing that is fuck. God. And then we'll like panic a little bit, and then still has the wine in his hand.
Yep.
And we'll just take another sip as he walks back.
Yep. Ira greets you over. Can Hrishika and Lina, can you tell me the checks that you made for perception awareness?
First of all, Dillin, fuck you. Second of all,
fuck you.
Second of all,
it's okay. We'll be hot. We'll look hot when we die. It's fine.
I got 3 successes, but I also rolled a 1. Does that mean that takes away from my success?
Yes.
Okay, so I got 2.
2 successes each.
We may be a little bit distracted by how hot the other one is.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Lina, you do notice that Gusto has walked to the other side of this bar, grabbed a bottle of wine off of the table, started drinking it, and is gesticulating at nothing, the other side of this roof, and has now started to walk over. Just a thing that has happened. Hrishika, you notice a feeling in your gut, a familiar feeling that someone is close by. You don't see him, but he is here. I do believe we should end there.
Yeah. Wow.
I do believe.
Absolutely the fuck no. What the
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
I am so sorry. I thought we were gonna get through so much more of this party in this episode, but this was so
we can
beefy
roleplay
for
forever.
so good, so much good role
We
play.
can literally RP for days.
It's
Oh God, what a good blessing!
It's a gift.
Oh, incredible.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
Yeah, what's up with that? That ghost is definitely someone your mom killed, right? Like for sure.
Technically.
Hello,
Anyway.
everybody. I'm Super Dillin. This is the red line. I am so sorry. Please, if you want to catch up on this, it's up on YouTube. The Total Party Kiss YouTube has all of the Total Party Kiss shows, including the Red Lines first episode, and all of Strange Hungers and Tragedy of the Theologian, and all of those good things that you should be watching. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. Pooja, you want to tell everybody who you are?
Hello, everybody. I am Pooja. You can find me on Twitter at Pooja and at Poojaberwalkie on all other platforms, including Linktree, which has all of my current games. The most immediate of which is Strange Hungers, that I will be playing with many of these fine fools on Saturday on this very channel. Also, Daddy's home.
Don't call him Daddy.
What?
Heinous. Heinous.
What?
Disgusting. How dare you?
Fuck was that?
Anyway.
Those
Am I
who
next,
know.
Dylan?
Who's your daddy?
My name's Dillin.
Stop saying daddy.
Depth.
Hi.
Help
I'm
me.
Depth, like the ocean. You can find me at Chaotic Body on all the things. On Sundays, you can find me here playing a very angsty rogue, although I think that has been overtaken by Lina very soon. I do things a lot. Yeah.
Incredible, wonderful, beautiful.
My pronouns are they, them. I keep forgetting to say my pronouns. Cool.
Andre?
Hola. Me llamo Andre. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art. You can find me on Tragedy Theologian in the Atomless, and here I also GM'd the Unicorn Hunt with Alex. Kinas tu papi! The fuck?
Yeah. Sloan?
Hello, my name is Sloan, aka Artplay. My pronouns are they, them. I make a lot of content about TTRPGs and other things on the internet. I like to laugh. And I hope that you'll laugh with me. Today, anyway, yeah, you can find me all over the internet. I'm here all the time, especially on Saturdays and Sundays, and also Thursdays. But also on Fridays, I'm on the Welcome In. But then on Tuesdays, I'm on Global Threads.
Alex,
That's me.
my love.
Overscheduling? We don't know her.
My name is Alex. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns. You can find me on Saturdays GMing Strange Hungers at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, not Standard Time now. It is a queer horror tabletop role-playing game that I play here with Sloan and Pooja, and it's going to be very exciting, so tune in on Saturday for a heist. Kind of. I also can be found at Alder_Mancy on Twitter, at AlderMancy most other places, and soon to publish some games under at Sword Ghost on itch.io and Ko-fi. I also work with One More Multiverse, which you should go check out, doing workshops and things on their Discord. And I make content, and I'm gonna be making more soon.
Hell yeah. Everybody's so cool and awesome. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like it. All right, let's go.
Wow, holy
gamers.
shit. I'm gonna try and find somebody to raid. Okay, alright. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye!